Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Exotic Supercar Prices Are Collapsing. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to get the word out. Now, let's get started. Exotic and supercar prices are collapsing. For years now, the prices of exotic supercars have been increasing. And the price increases were going up so fast that a lot of people started looking at exotic supercars as more of an investment than a car. The problem with supercars is how unbelievably cool and sexy they look. Some of these cars will hypnotize you faster than a supermodel will. What's amazing is how fast the prices were going up for a long time. The extent, the length of those price increases was impressive. All sorts of videos started showing up on social media posted by owners who were in love with their cars, and these videos started capturing the attention of people all over the world, and that drove up the price of supercars even more. But guess what happened? The worldwide market for supercar ownership started to reverse. Cars that were climbing in price fast and hard started dropping in price fast and hard. Now, guys who were hypnotized by the curves and performance on these cars started seeing their prices drop and began to question their own sanity. It's very easy to love your supercar even more when its price increases by $100,000 after you bought it. It's much harder to keep loving it when it loses $100,000 after you bought it. That's when owners start taking their supercars to divorce court and selling them. While selling your car can be painful, hanging on to it while its price falls can be even more devastating. So we thought we'd create a list of some of the supercars that are losing their value most quickly. While cars like the McLaren F1 and the Ferrari F40 are skyrocketing in value, others are plummeting. The 2016 AMG GT was first sold under a $129,000 price tag. It boasted a 503 horsepower engine, but guess what? Now it's worth $92,000. Many feel that Mercedes is one of the quickest depreciating brands in the world, which is largely due to the tendency to be unreliable when it comes to electronic failures. Next, we have the 2006 Lamborghini Gallardo. The 2006 Gallardo uses a 5-liter V10 with 520 horsepower, mated to either an automatic or manual transmission. Its original MSRP was $181,000, and now it's down to $84,000. It's more money than most sports cars, but for the seemingly unattainable dream of owning a Lamborghini, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Next, we have the 2012 McLaren MP4 12C. McLaren released their first ever production car in 1992 as the F1, which is still regarded as untouchable in terms of pedigree in many circles. McLaren didn't produce another production car until the 12C came to fruition in 2011. It was highly sought after its debut, but since its decline in value from $229,000, its current price is about $116,000. Though not exactly a modest price, it's about half of its original value. But it is, of course, equipped with the 3.8-liter twin turbocharged V8 that produces 593 horsepower, propelling the car to 60 miles an hour in just 3 seconds. That's a smidge faster than the F1. Next, we have the 2012 Aston Martin V12 Vantage. The V12 Vantage exploded onto the car scene in 2007 with 5.9 liters of V12 Fury delivering 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. The Vantage reaches some happy medium between a luxury and sports car, and while it doesn't quite qualify commonly as a supercar, it has the numbers to run with the best of them. In 2015, the McLaren 650 was built with 641 horsepower, 3.8-liter twin turbocharged V12 that charged to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 2.8 seconds. Its MSRP was $265,000 and has since lost more than $100,000 of that value. It's not a modest price, but considering how far it dropped and how fast, it may go even lower in a few years. When it comes to performance, though, it's hard to see how this car could go any lower, which means the time to buy this car might be now. Next, we have the 2003 Mercedes SLR McLaren. This car is a little hard to justify on price alone. Its MSRP annihilated your bank account at $452,000, but has since dropped to $283,000, which is still far from a modest price, as most supercars clock in well below that value. But shopping for this car in any vintage requires a hefty salary, a hefty bank account. I suspect that the massive price drops on the cars above have been causing a lot of sleepless nights for a lot of car owners. But once your supercar has lost 50% of its value and you still love it, are you really ever going to sell it? That's really a personal question that can only be determined by the looks of the car and how hypnotized you are by its beauty. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.